Mic check, mic check, mic check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check.
and to stand up strong. Ain't the truth about themselves to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up. And throughout the world today.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Good morning. Hi, y'all. Believe it or not, it's Tuesday again. And Tuesday is so amazing because it helps us to remember when America was America. When America was amazing. America is gone now. And it's going to get worse. Unfortunately, it's happening right in front of our eyes. You can get involved by calling 888-7753-773, 888-77-JESSE. And my biblical question, have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? I always hear you're mad at the father for the way he treated your mother. I rarely, and yet sometimes I hear it now, but rarely do I hear I was angry at my mother for the way she treated my father. And it is an amazing biblical question. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on jesseleepeterson.com/show, jesseleepeterson.com/show. And if you're out and about and you just can't sit and watch the show, you got to run around and do what you're doing, but you wish you could still listen as it is happening and do whatever it is you got to do, whether it's walking, making breakfast, traveling, whatever. You can do it. You can podcast. And then listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkScreen Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. Amazing. It's Tuesday. Yeehaw. And don't forget to like these videos. Hit that like button, follow, subscribe, and all that good stuff. All right? It is Country and Western Tuesday.
All my thoughts, well, they've all been lies. They let me down every single time because the devil's been making homes inside my head. The good, the bad, the glad, the sad. If I could let them all go and give them to God, well, maybe he'd take this anger from my soul. And I'd shine like a light that's too bright to see. And I could lean on God so he could lean on me.
perfect peace. Amazing. 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 You know what else is really, 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 really amazing to me? More than word can express. It is mind-blowing. It's really, really, it's amazing to me. It's mind-blowing. Are you listening up? I'm giving you a chance to listen. That's what I'm saying, how many amazing, mind-blowing. And so some of you know that for 35, 36 years, we've been doing this work. And in doing this work at Bond, rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man, we deal with men and women, everybody. And in that work, we counsel every day by phone, Skype, or in the house here with people around the world. So we counsel with people. And by the way, we have the best counseling service on the planet, in person or by phone or video. And then we have the Women's Forum every Thursday night of the month. Men's Forum every first Thursday night of the month. And then Sunday morning meetings. And then when I'm out and about, still talking to people. Just FYI information. And I was reflecting on some of the things that I hear people say and what they believe and the misery that they encounter. There was a young man at the meeting on Sunday, Bond Fellowship, the best fellowship on the planet. Go to rebuildingtheman.com/church. rebuildingtheman.com/church. rebuildingtheman.com/church and check it out. All right? And so this young man was talking about all these different thoughts he has right in the middle of his head there. They just come. And they're overwhelming to him. So I was reflecting on what he was saying and how he was feeling about it. And other people and what they say in the meetings or during counseling or when we were talking after the meeting and what's going through their minds and how they're reacting and how they're dealing with the world as a result of the mind, of the thoughts, how they're dealing with themselves and with the world. And I realized, I've said this off and on, that every person on the planet, it doesn't matter. You could be a spy, a mayor of a city and a spy, or whatever. Male and female, rich or poor, famous and non-famous, popular and non-popular. Every human being have the same identical problem. There's nothing new. The same identical problem. And it's amazing. Situations may be a little different, not that much different, but a little bit different. And, but the cause, it's the same. Isn't that amazing? And so, and the more I hear, the more I see it, the more I see it in myself. I am now 100% convinced 100% convinced that, and I can just see it though, that you and I, and not one person on the planet, have anything to do with, you ready? You have nothing to do with your thoughts. Zero. Nothing to do with them at all. You don't create them. You don't come up with ideas about what to think and what to do. You literally have nothing to do with them, and they have nothing to do with you. But we all been taught that we do. And because we've been taught that we do have something to do with thoughts, we name them and we give them meanings, and they hurt. We name them anger. And then you take pride in being angry. And you say that anger is my defense. If I didn't have anger, I would be weak, you say. Or you say, I have anger and I'm strong because I fight back, you say. Or you name the thoughts which are evil and not your own. Oh, I feel so good. I'm such a good person. I'm so nice and kind. I help everybody. I'm such a good person. You name evil good, and you call it you. Or you name evil by saying, I'm lonely. I'm sad. You don't listen to my emotions. You don't care about me because you don't care what I feel. You name evil you. Or you say tomorrow things are going to be better. It's going to be an amazing day tomorrow, you say. And the reason you're saying tomorrow is going to be better because you're already screwed up right now. You think tomorrow is going to be better. Why, if you were not into those thoughts at all, and you would know that they're not yours, now would be fine. It would be better already. But the thoughts, which are not your own, you have nothing to do with them at all. You would know that, well, now is not fine, tomorrow ain't going to be fine either. You say, tomorrow I'll be rich. I'll be this, and I'll be famous, and I'll be that. You're naming evil, calling it good. And then you have the experts out there helping you to stay in your hell. You are going to the lost people and asking lost people for advice. And the lost people give you the same lost information that they're in. And you try and it doesn't work. And instead of saying, you know, what's up? You find another lost person to counsel with, either in your mind or somewhere else. But you literally have nothing, zero, to do with thoughts. They're not your own. You're not the creator of them. And if you can only realize that, the so-called good ones or the bad ones, if you can only realize that all thoughts are of the devil, those are devil thoughts that you're calling you. Those are evil thoughts that you identify with and calling them you, and you label them so that you can try to find comfort, but you don't. If you can only see, and you could if you wanted to, that those thoughts that you're having, and stop calling them you or anything, those are the devil thought. I just saw that thought. That's the devil thought. That's not me. Then you could be free because the light would change you at the twinkling of an eye, can change it just like that for you. It's going to take a long time for the people working on themselves. They say, it's going to take a long time. It's hard. It's too hard. It's only going to take a long time because you think and say it's going to take a long time, and you don't know that's the devil speaking through you too. Because if you could just see that that's evil, those are the devil speaking through me about other people and about myself and about what's good and what's bad. If you can see it, time will disappear and the present will be now. It will happen at the twinkling of an eye, but you won't see it. You got this, you so identify with it. Who will I be if I don't be these things? If I don't feel this way, if I don't have a goal, or if I'm not ambitious, or if I'm not mean and nasty, how would I protect myself? Or if I'm not nice and sweet and laugh and grin when I don't really want to, who will I be? And then, so it tells you, for those men and women who are waking up, oh, it's taking too long. You might well go back to your thinking. But I want you to know, you, not one person on the planet, has anything or have anything to do with any thoughts at all. You're not even, it has nothing to do with you. They are all happening through you, but you call it you. And I understand why, because all your life you've been told they were you. And that you need to think. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, they tell you. It's a slogan. But for those men and women who want to be free, and you really can be free right now and for the rest of your life. But for those who want to take a little longer and suffer more, I want you to know that your thoughts are not your own. You have no relation, meaning you don't make any of them happen in any form or fashion. You just believe them. And then you act out, you do what they tell you to do. And you think you're doing it. You can either come out of the cage, the prisons of the imagination, or you can stay there. It's up to you. But your life is only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse. One other thing I reflected on, because I talked to a lot of people, is that I've come to clearly see and understand, without my own trying to understand it, because I never would have been able to see this on my own. Religion, any form of religion at all, I don't care what title your religion is, it doesn't matter which one. All religions are prisons. All religion imprison you and never set you free. It's not even set up to set you free. It's set up to control you and keep you in prison and keep you relying on everybody but everything or everybody but the Spirit of truth. Religion is crazy. Religion, all religion, I don't care how old, new, or yesterday or whatever. Religion is set up by man, just like the government is set up to control you. And God, nor his son, has anything to do with religion. And I'm not trying to convince you, because you cannot convince a religious person, that religion is not working. Satan won't let them. The teachers of religion won't let you, and Satan won't let you see that it's not working in your life. So do what you want with it. But for those men and women who really want to be free, examine yourself to see if you really are free. And don't lie to yourself. Are you really, really free? Do you have perfect peace? Are you moved by what the world say and think and try to hurt you? Because human beings will try to hurt you. And it's not them, but the same demon in you that's in them. And it's an evil nature. And religion is not helping that at all. But anything, it's making it worse. I don't know which is worse, an atheist or a religious person. At least an atheist person knows that they're an atheist person. A religious person doesn't know that they're an atheist. All religion, it doesn't matter. All religious people are atheists. They have no love. They have no insight. They do not even trust the teacher within because they've listened to the outer source. They're living from without instead of living from within. Do what you want with that, but it's a mess. It's really up to the individual, too. And you can't convince, don't even try to ever convince or save anyone. You can't even save yourself. That's why you need the light to come in and save you from the darkness. You can't save yourself, all right? 888-7753-773. And it's going to get worse. Fear. It's been said that fear is not of the light of God. Fear is not love. Anyone who has fear has no love, zero love. But yet you think fear is good. And yet you know it's bad, but you think it's good. Think about that. Shyness. Sometime on Sunday morning, I ask people, oh, come on up, talk. No! They say, responding to fear and believing that it's them. The Spirit of Truth say, fear is not of me. So if it's not of God, who is it of? Since there's no you, it can't be of you. Amazing, huh? And that's for those people who really, really want to be free. And you can. And this I promise you, not because I can do it or you can do it or anyone can do it, but you could be free if you wanted to. You're only in prison because you want to be there. You live in fear and doubt and worry and sadness and loneliness and suicidal thoughts and past and future and a sense of lostness because that's what you want. You get what you want. Because if you didn't want it, you would drop it. You would drop it. Isn't that amazing? You are getting what you want. You're living the life that you want. And that's why no one has any right to judge you or you judge anyone or try to make anyone change because the person or people are living the life that they want to live. They want it. And God gave them the gift of life as he gives to everyone and everything on the planet. He give you that life, and he tell you to choose it. Choose life over death, but you choose death. And he's not going to bother you, okay, unless you ask for help. He's not going to judge you. He's not going to punish you. He's not going to do anything to make you change yourself, your life, unless you want it to change. He even let the rain come down on the just and the unjust, the mean ones. He doesn't punish you. Your life choices punish you. The life you want punish you. You got the life you want. And for all those people think they little teachers running around of the truth, stop it. Just stop it and live. Be the light. Don't try to teach the light. Be the light. Be. And be in it. Be right and do right is louder, speak louder than any words you can ever hear. Do what you want with that. Everything everything that you're looking for, you already have it. It's already in you. But you keep looking over yonder, looking over there, looking out there, looking to that, looking behind, looking forward, looking to the side, looking to the left, looking to the right, for it. And you refuse to look within. The kingdom of life, the kingdom of heaven is within. 888-77 Jesse. I will go to Miles, a first-time call out of Tennessee. Miles, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Miles.
How you doing?
All is well.
Okay. My question is, are we supposed to hate the devil?
No.
We're not?
No.
Okay. So even though he does all those things, we're supposed to love him?
He's only doing it to you because you love him. And because you hate him. You hate what you love and you love what you hate. If you did neither love or hate it, he cannot have any control over you at all.
So we're not supposed to hate the devil?
You're not supposed to hate nor love.
Hate nor love him? Just
Right.
remain neutral?
No, just be. You're supposed to see the devil in your thoughts and emotions, but not hate what you see. And when you don't hate it nor love it, it will be taken away from you. Do you hate the devil?
Well, I guess I don't now.
But but before I said that, did you hate the devil?
Yes.
And what would you? How were you hating him?
Just rebuking his spirit.
And how are you able to hate the devil's spirit? Who hates the devil?
I hate that. I hate the devil.
And who are you?
I'm a man.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So you're a male who hates the devil.
Yes.
And that makes sense.
It does.
So if you hate the devil, how will you overcome him?
Just by following God.
But when you say you're a man, that's just you're a male. That's not who you are.
Okay.
Have you forgiven your mother?
Yes.
You told her?
No, not yet.
Why not? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Why haven't you told her? What are you waiting for?
I just have nothing to forgive her for.
Oh, she was perfect?
Yes.
Your mother was perfect?
Yes.
So how did you become like her?
I'm not sure.
You notice you're just like your mama, right?
Yes.
And you want to be like your mama?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then, if that's the life you want, Maya, you hold on to it and see how far that gets you.
Okay.
All right, buddy. 888-77 Jesse. Quick break. Back in a moment. I recommend you get a copy of my book, From Rage to Responsibility. I write about how the spirit of anger was taken away from me 29 years ago. I forgave my mother who tried to turn me away from my father, and I returned to my father, and through him, my father on earth, And through him, I was able to return to God. No man or woman can return to God unless you go through the Son. And men are sons of God. There may be weak, pathetic examples of it, but it's the spiritual order of life. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children. So get from race to responsibility. I write about that. Go to my website, rebuildingtheman.com for an autographed copy, or call 800-411-BOND. And donate to my nonprofit, Bond, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny. We are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. Like the videos, hit that like button right now.
Trying to have a conversation.
Subscribe and like. The Hake Report is coming up at 9 a.m. this morning. And James Hake is on fire. H-A-K-E, Hake, not Hank or hate. It's Hake, H-A-K-E, from 9 to 11 a.m. Pacific time. And after the Hake Report, the American Anchor Baby. Energy everywhere. He ain't afraid of no ice. Ice, baby. The American Anchor Baby from 9 to 11 a.m. Pacific time. Amazing, huh? And support us on social media. Jesse Lee Peterson on Instagram, JLP Talk on X, and TikTok. Amazing. And I'll get to your calls and super chat, but I want to show you that your government is no different than the church, than religion. It's the same. Religion is set up, established to control you. And they never will let you go until you walk away. And then they'll fight you. They'll turn on you like a mama. Government is the same thing. Your government want you afraid, as religion does, established religion. You're afraid. They want you needy. They want you to be a group and not an individual, because you cannot control an individual. You can only control the group. Because groups don't think for themselves at all. Each person in the group validates the other one, and they call wrong right and right wrong. Well, see, they agree with me. They agree with me, see? They're agreeing, so I must be right, even though they're wrong. And government and religion, opioid. That's how you said it? Opioid, for that. I really want you to opiates for that. And you can prove me wrong. I'm black and slow. You can prove me wrong. Number one, do you have perfect peace? People of the government, people who support the government, people who believe in the government, people who need the government, are you free? The religious, organized religion, any form, any religion, no matter what, are you free? Do you have perfect peace? Do you have fear? And do you cry at night? Do you wish the party would last forever? Because you don't want to go back home by myself, you say, or to that old mean husband or that old mean wife of yours. Last call for alcohol is the worst sound you ever want to hear. Now reality set in. Now you got to go back to church to get some more help to try to carry you through the next week. Religion and government are the same. The religious people of Christ's time are no different than the religious people of today. Whether they were Jewish or not, they're no different today than they were then. And so is the government, then and now. Then and now. But you don't want to know that because you love enslavement. You love the thrills of life, and you call it life. The government, and then what's so interesting about the government, the people vote in the same government representative all the time. And if that person happen to retire or don't want to be government anymore, they'll vote in somebody just like the one that just left. Even though they have seen and can see that representative didn't do anything to make their life better. Zero. But they still vote in the same. Think about that one. And what's happening in my country is happening around the world. Don't think. I'm not surprised anymore, but I was surprised when I realized what's happening in my country, that I am losing my country, and I never thought that can happen in America. 'Cause everybody and their mama want to come to America. I didn't know they wanted to come here to rip us off. And then I didn't know that there would be Americans helping them to rip us off. In California, and especially in Los Angeles, but not only in California, crime is out of control. Break-ins into people's homes. And there's several cases when they, according to reports, the people are home. It's not like they're gone anywhere. And the crime is organized now. And you know why? Because they defunded the police. Your government did. And you said, yes, defund the police. The police are bad people. They told you the police are bad people. And you said, okay, yeah, the police are bad people. Defund them. But then the people who convince you to defund the police, they are protected by the police. Police around their homes. The police travel with them. They carry their Second Amendment. But they tell you not, and you're so dumb, you say, yeah, okay. And then you vote them in over and over again. I want you to really think about this. You voted and agreed with the government that you don't need the police. Police brutality. They stopped the blacks, so their brutality. You've been lied to. And now, and then they said, oh, the prisons discriminates against black people. Open up the prison doors and no bail bonds. And you said, okay, do that and I'll vote for you. I'm looking at Carrie Bass doing ads right now for I'm not looking at her right now, but she's doing ads for this upcoming election. She want to stay in. And she sounds so sweet and, oh, I've done this and I've done that. I haven't been perfect at it, but it takes a lot of time, she says, something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if the people didn't vote her in again. And look what's happening in L.A. And she hasn't done not one thing to protect the citizens of L.A. Not one thing. And they'll still vote her in. KTLA 5, Remember, you said, yeah, get rid of the police. And then they told you, buy cameras and put them around your home. Put them inside your house, outside your home. Put them on your cell phone so you can know that the burglar is at your house. And then the burglar break in, you know it's there, and you call the police. But by the time the police come, because there are not many police at all, and the police look like they're just hanging out around the corner till the burglar leave. And then they show up. This was happening in other countries, especially white countries. KTLA 5, police are searching for 2 suspects who broke into an occupied home in Los Angeles. This is in the Beverly Grove neighborhood this past Sunday. Watch this from KTLA 5.
Yeah, Sharon, Mike, it's not clear from police if any of these cases are connected, but still, as we share surveillance video on what the thieves were wearing and their getaway vehicle, more people are coming forward saying they too think they were targeted by the same crew. Frustration and desperation among neighbors after a spree of break-ins across Los Angeles over the weekend appear to be eerily similar. Last night, just before 11, police say 2 suspects wearing black hoodies attempted to get into a home on Oakwood Avenue in Beverly Grove, while the family, including children, were inside, prompting a chaotic scene as police searched for the men who were reportedly scared off by an alarm before getting away in a white Kia.
Extra steps, extra vigilance.
Neighbors say enough is enough.
The city is far too expensive to live in to have to tolerate this kind of crime.
But you do because you want to tolerate it. That's why you vote for the people you vote for, because you know you're going to have to tolerate it. And you agree with them that you don't need the police. And then you complain. You agree with the devil in your mind, and then you cry. You agree with the politicians over and over again, the same ones, and then you cry. You don't hear the politicians crying because they have protection. 24 hours a day, 365 days in a year. But you don't because you're so stupid, you voted them out. Get rid of the police. No bail bond for the criminal. You said, okay. And that area, Beverly Grove, is a very nice area. You know, one thing I don't understand, and maybe it's just something I'm missing on this. So you get rid of the Second Amendment. You defund the police, get rid of bail bond, you take away the 3 strikes law, you're on your own, and then you build trees around your house, tall trees all over the front yard, all around the house, so no one can see the burglar breaking in. I don't understand that. And you vote for the government to tell you, we're going to make your city, your town, a sanctuary city, all for the illegal aliens. And they come in and they bring gangs and everything with them to hurt you. And you vote for that. And now you vote for the same government over and over again. And now, even when they are running for re-election and all that, they tell you, oh, we are for the sanctuary city. We fought to keep ICE out. And you're the one suffering. This neighborhood is a very nice neighborhood. No protection. Remind me of South Mommy, Africa. The white people finally had to just give up and run. That's happening in America. You have to give up your very nice neighborhood and go to the farmland, and then you have to, over there, establish a whole new the police department and everything. And still, they come looking for you at the farmland. Days before this incident happened in Beverly Grove neighborhood, the people were home. And days before that, according to the report, there was another robbery in Studio City. And Studio City is white people town, it used to be. a resident confronted the thieves and was pepper sprayed with bear mace. Watch this.
As just days before, another hit over in Studio City. Surveillance video shows 2 men also in black hoodies creeping through the home while the residents were away. This Good Samaritan neighbor confronted the men, who then sprayed him with bear spray as he took photos of them fleeing, also in a white Kia.
You know, these people have kids, and you think about the kids, you think about that. So it's not a thing about fear, it's a thing of these guys have to be stopped.
He says the license plate was sprayed out, but this woman says after seeing the Studio City break-in on KTLA, she's now convinced it's the same thieves who ransacked her home in La Cañada last week.
I was looking through the footage of my footage and then the footage that was posted online. It was the same outfits, same backpacks, and the same getaway car, which was a white Kia.
She says the suspects also used bear spray on their family dog, Chloe.
There's just burglaries almost daily at this point.
Isn't that amazing? Daily. I want you to really think about this. You're looking at these people in your home on camera. What good is that doing? There's no police. You've defunded the police. You've agreed to sanctuary cities. And you vote, and you agree by voting for the people who are pushing for it. And they tell you to get a camera so you can see the people that are breaking in. And then people are not afraid of the police anymore. Ain't no police are coming. And if you try to stop it, they bear spray you. And you vote for the same people. You join the same religion. You join the same group, and all of you agree, and everybody suffers. This state has been controlled by Democrats, majority Democrats forever, and nothing has gotten better. And yet there are tons of Democrats running again. They ain't scared. They're afraid not running because they can tell you whatever you want to hear to make you feel better, and you go to vote for them. So, Nick, I want to play that last one more time. I want you to take your time and watch these people in masks inside of your home, robbing your home, and in some cases, you're home, and all you have is it on camera. And it's becoming a daily occurrence, according to a lot of people. So this is KTLA. I want you to take your time and look at these people. They're not afraid of the cops. They're not afraid whether you're home or not. And they're armed, and you're not. They know that too. It used to not be that way, folks, in my country. So watch this one more time. I want you to see the people walking around in the home, robbing it, and daring you to walk out of your bedroom and say anything. Watch this from KTLA.
As just days before, another hit over in Studio City. Surveillance video shows 2 men also in black hoodies creeping through the home while the residents were away. This Good Samaritan neighbor confronted the men, who then sprayed him with bear spray as he took photos of them fleeing, also in a white Kia.
You know, these people have kids, and you think about the kids, you think about that. So it's not a thing about fear, it's a thing of these guys have to be stopped.
He says the license plate was sprayed out, but this woman says after seeing the Studio City break-in on KTLA, she's now convinced it's the same thieves who ransacked her home in La Cañada last week.
In your house.
I was looking through the footage of my footage and then the footage that was posted online. It was the same outfits, same backpacks, and the same getaway car, which was a white Kia.
She says the suspects also used bear spray on their family dog, Chloe.
There's just burglaries almost daily at this point.
And that made daily, almost daily. And they sprayed the dog, not the dog. They'd rather for you to spray the person, not the dog. The dog means more than the human does to most people nowadays. I'm being told that Proposition 47 reclassified low-level crime like theft under $950 from felony to misdemeanor. And you vote for these people. You voted for them, and you keep voting for them. Whether they're Republican or Democrat or independent, you still vote for the people who will not represent you. They take the police away from you. Ain't nobody afraid of a misdemeanor. That's a pat on the back. But I can't blame them. I blame you. You are responsible for you. And it's going to get worse. Remember those good old days when people were not breaking in your homes? You were able to go away and leave the door unlocked. You didn't need a bunch of alarm system and lights around your house. And remember those days? Those are gone now. I remember those days. You used to be able to go to an event and you never once thought about getting shot at the event or some people fighting and you may get caught up in the fight. You went there, you had so much fun. I used to go to the Hollywood Bowl. They used to have these amazing events at the Hollywood Bowl, and you can take a meal with you and just sit at a private, the table thing there, like an outdoor picnic and just have a good time. You can't do that anymore. You may get coronavirus. Super.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chats. Eric with 5
Hey,
copies.
why do people put all those trees around their home and cover up their whole house? You can't even see from the front somebody going in there.
For privacy.
So that you can get robbed and nobody know it.
That's not the idea, but that does happen too. But so that other people can't see in, and
but if you close the shades on your window, nobody can see in.
Why would you want that? You
want close the shades.
Yeah, you want
natural
natural light coming
White
in.
people love at night, but they love to have their shades drawn open at night and the lights everywhere.
Well, that's nice too, yes, but it's also nice at daytime so that you can have the natural light coming in.
Well, you got
Who wants a dark house?
But you got
What's the point of windows if you're going to have just the shades closed all the time?
But I'm talking about during the daytime.
Right.
You can open the shades at daytime, but not at night.
Well, both.
But anyway, super.
Eric, 5 coffees. Mother's Day is an indoctrination. We should only celebrate mothers who raise virtuous children.
Well, then you're not going to have a Mother's Day. Amazing. Thank you.
Eric with 5 coffees. Prostitute. I'm waiting for an Uber, police. Okay, get home safe. That's what you get when you allow women to vote. Right is wrong. Wrong is right.
What a mess, huh? Thank you.
We'll have to read the rest of these later, y'all.
Let me take a break. Thank you all. I got to take a break. The hate news is coming 2 hours ago, and your phone calls right after this break. Now, I totally disagree with the way things are going, but you can't be angry because that's what the enemy wants. He wants to control you. They do things to make you mad so they can control you. It's like being married, and the wife would do things to make you mad, or she'll do things to make you feel good. And men do that to women too when they want something from the woman, especially sex. They'll make her feel good, or they'll make her angry. And the woman's gonna have to say, you don't want to be angry. You want to speak up. You want to disagree with what's going on. It's wrong, but do not be angry. Then you won't have fear. You won't have doubt. You won't have worries. You'll be able to see, but you got to stay away from anger. That's why you must forgive your mothers and your fathers so that you can overcome the spirit of anger. It's a spirit and it's wicked. Nothing good in anger because it has no love, folks. You need love to defeat evil. And love is not a weakness. It's a strength. It's from God. It's His nature.
All kinds of mess going on in this here old world. Am I right or am I right? It's been 100 days, according to CNN Commie Nonsense Network. Yes, I am back on Commie Nonsense. Since Nancy Guthrie disappeared, no relation to Woody Guthrie that I know of, but with few concrete answers emerging in that case, we may never know. It's also reigniting the debate whether crime dramas like CSI, Crime Scene Investigators or whatever it's called, short for, have inflated the public's expectations of which cases police can realistically solve and how quickly, and how unprofessional it seemed to have been based on that Ring or whatever doorbell security camera footage. But it was still successful, and he got away with it seemingly so far. But we never know. You never know. Anyway, this is the end of hour 1 of the Jesse Peterson Show. It is Country and Western Tuesday, the 12th of May, AD 2026. There's one line open. You can call in right now. Right now, even during Hake News, not fake news, unless you are Miles from Tennessee. Miles got on air once today on the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. Call into other shows or tomorrow. But the rest of you can call in 888-775-3773. Those unless you're already on hold, of course. Hang tight, callers and super chatters. We will get to more of your stuff, as well as some great stories. But it is Hake News, not fake news. From grocery prices to gas to rent, gasoline that is, rising prices are straining household budgets, and the people are complaining. The complainers, the young complainers, they're so spoiled. Many people feel it's harder to get ahead, so-called, or even just stay afloat, whatever that means. A new Commie Nonsense poll finds that 76% of quote-unquote Americans say higher prices are their biggest financial problem. Some are cautiously optimistic that relief may be on the horizon. And U.S.-China relations President Donald J. Trump will travel to Beijing today, if he hasn't already, for a high-stakes summit with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. Don't call him Winnie the Pooh, although we love Winnie the Pooh and we love Xi, X-I. Where the war in Iran is expected to be a major focus, but they are trying to make it not too straining on either side of their relationship. China has long been a close ally of Iran, the main importer of Iranian oil. The trip comes as Trump said the ceasefire with Iran is on, quote-unquote, life support, and his aides say he is more seriously weighing renewed combat operations, according to Commie Nonsense Network. But far-left extremist off-the-deep-end liberal AP says that both Trump and Xi appear intent on keeping their differences over the Iran war from overshadowing the China summit. And so, nice. Trump has tried and failed, I guess, to persuade the Chinese government to use their considerable leverage over Iran to agree to the terms to end the 2-month war. But it was nice that, and open the Strait of Hormuz at least, right? But they were glad that they did get a ceasefire with China's nudging, apparently. That's what they say, AP. So we'll see what happens. They're also going to talk about blocking exports of fentanyl precursors. So that would be kind of nice. We'll see what happens. Anyway, the hantavirus outbreak aboard the MV Hondius, the cruise ship, I guess, remains low risk to the general public. 18 passengers aboard the cruise ship arrived at specialized U.S. facilities yesterday. Several health officials, or at least a few, say Americans should not panic, all right? For one, because you never should panic. And for two, the virus does not spread easily between people. Not like the China virus and others. And the Lincoln Memorial, and that reflecting pool, that big, long reflecting pool, President Trump talked about it. I don't know if I covered it, but they filed a lawsuit Monday to block the Trump administration from painting the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool blue because it was a long-time gray color, and it was in bad shape. Trump fixed it on the cheap. I'm James Hake, JLP, Hour 2.
got to stand up strong. Ain't the truth about themselves to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. Hi, y'all. You can get involved by calling 888-775-3773, 888-77-JESSE. And my brand new biblical question for this week. It's a doozy. And I thought I came up with this because I hear it all the time. Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? I hear all the time about how you mad at the daddy for the way he treated your mama. All races too, not just the blacks or anything like that. Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? What an amazing question. These questions, again, are there to encourage you to think for yourself, to know thyself, all right? To wake up. Wake up. Wake up. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on jesseleepeterson.com/show, jesseleepeterson.com/show. And if you're out and about and you just got to run around, you can't just sit and watch the show, you can podcast. But you want to listen to it anyway, you're like, darn, I wish I could see or hear it as it's happening. You can podcast. And then call your phone. Listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkStream Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk. Buy me on coffee.com/JLP Talk or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App is Tuesday. And Tuesday reminds us, at least for me, of the good old days when America was America, when America was country and Western Tuesday. Bring back, oh, bring back my country to me. Bring back, bring back my country to me. Who let the dogs out? Woof. Amazing. 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 Hassan's dog. Waiting on God, waiting on God. He waiting on you. Amazing. A spiritual battle. Have you noticed yet? We've been talking about it for a while. That human beings do not have love. Nobody loves nobody. There's no love. Human beings are vicious. And it's worse than what I'm telling you. Your own family members, every human being around the world, evil, vicious, and nasty, and wicked to the core. The heart is evil. The heart is evil. Look how human beings treat each other. Where's the love in that? It doesn't have to be that way, but okay. It's a spiritual battle. Before I go to the cause, I want to show you one other video that I did not get to. In the first hour, in case you hadn't tuned in yet, I showed you the crime that is out of control in Los Angeles now, in California, period, but especially Los Angeles. And the home break-ins are through the roof. Through the roof. It's as one of the people said in the video, almost a daily occurrence. It doesn't matter now if you're home or not. It is organized because they know the police are not coming. They know you've given up the Second Amendment, so you'll have a way of protecting yourself. Oh, you have a little pepper spray, but they use bear mace. And they don't care. They take off. It don't matter if the police coming. They break into companies, businesses, using a car, a truck. And they go in and take what they want in their car. And then an hour or two later, the cops come around the corner. Here's we showed you this in our Beverly Grove neighborhood, how the home invasion is happening now. And the people are home in some cases. And it happened in Studio City, nice area. And they crashed through the wall of the front of Glassfield. Why y'all tell me that right now? What's up? Oh. Okay. So this lady spoke about when she saw this video where they were invading this home and they were showing these people inside the home robbing it. And she's like, wow, that look like the same people that robbed my house. Everything seemed to be the same. It's organized. It appears to be organized. KTLA. So here's a closer look at the woman who believed the same crew broke into her home from KTLA. Watch this. Breathe. KTLA 5.
Hey, Lauren, good morning. Yeah, these homeowners, they feel so violated. These burglars, they got in through the back, and then they just packed up and nonchalantly walked right out this family's front door.
He's in the front. Okay. Come out the front. Come out the front. All right, come down. Come on. No, where you at? Come on.
They want their security video shared far and wide. You can hear those three suspects on the camera as they smash the glass and get inside their home along El Vago Street. It's a quiet neighborhood here in La Cañada. This happened Saturday night while everyone was out. The thieves bear sprayed the family dog and then stole thousands of dollars in jewelry, handbags, and other merchandise. They were in and out within minutes. Now, the family says they saw the other two burglaries on KTLA. They reached out to us that they too had been hit. The family says her neighbors have also looked at surveillance here, and this same car is spotted driving around this neighborhood some 30 times, the homeowner says, before the break-in.
Because this is honestly ridiculous, paying so much money to live in an area that's supposed to be safe. It's not very safe when you can't feel comfortable enough to just step outside of your home to grab something to eat without thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm going to get robbed.
Amazing, huh? Can you, if you had the Second Amendment at home with you, would you feel better? If you had the Second Amendment with you, would you feel better? If police were everywhere the way they were at one time in LA, would you feel better? Would you feel safer? Would you feel safer if you had the Second Amendment? Would you feel safer if the people who committed the crime were locked up with bail bonds? Would you feel safer then? Would you feel safer if the government that you voted for to work for you will work for you and not against you? Would you feel safer then? Would you feel safer if you respected the police rather than condemning the police as though they're your enemy? Would you feel safer if there were no sanctuary cities? and the border was closed down. And the people you voted for made sure the border was shut down so that the illegals cannot come in. Would you feel safer? Why do you vote for the same people over and over again, and this is what you have to go through? Would you feel safer if you lived in an area and the area was set on fire and then the reservoirs had water in them, so when the fire truck comes, they can put the fire out? Or would you feel safe not having water in the reservoirs and no one come in to save your home? And then you end up voting for the same people again. I'm being told that according to KTLA, the homeowners states that city codes does not allow them to install any type of gating in their front yard, which has left them feeling vulnerable after the burglary. Who you blame? The representative or you? You don't want to vote for them. And I wonder, are you going to vote for them again coming June and November? I believe June, sometime soon. But are you going to vote for them again? And then cry? What a mess. 888-7753-773. Let me go to Case out of Ohio. Case, you are on the air.
How you doing, Jesse?
All is well.
Good. So I called in. You had a biblical question?
Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay. That's a yes.
Oh, okay.
Because the heart is evil.
And did you tell your mother?
Yep, we talked. We're on a firm standing, good standing. You know. I talk to her every day. It's just to check in. You know.
You talk to your mother every day?
Pretty much. I talk to her a couple minutes a day.
How old are you?
Me?
No, you.
Let's see. 47.
And you talk to your mama every day?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's getting a little old, a little forgetful. She took care of me.
Okay.
So.
And when
I like to keep it.
When you went and forgave her for the way she treated you and your father, what did she say?
She said, thank you for sharing with me how you felt for all these years. She said, I know you had a resentment against me for whatever.
Right on. Well, I appreciate you responding, and I'll put my 2 cents in on Sunday. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
You have a nice day.
You too, buddy. 888-77. You got to forgive. If you want to be an individual, if you want to be free. Or you could stay in unforgiveness and make up excuses and be a part of the crowd. It's up to you. Ross is out of New Jersey. Ross, you are on the air.
Good morning, Jesse. How are you today?
All is well, Ross.
Good, good. I was just wanted to call in to say about when I grew up, basically men had to work outside and women worked inside. And it seems like the more men go inside, I mean, I'm not saying it's their fault. We've been built into a community basically where we live indoors now. But because the men and the women both have to work indoors, it's become a full-time job, not only at home, but in the workforce also. So when they have to work constantly together, they never have any time apart. So there's no time for the heart to grow fond. So by putting everybody inside to get the job done, whatever the job is today, basically building more windows for people to look out of.
But those men are doing that because that's what they want and that's what the women want. No one can make you work inside or outside unless that's what you want.
Well, when Jesus was born, he was born in a manger. So what the first thing he did was he became a carpenter so he could build his family a house to live in.
But what does that have to do with men and women? Because you got to work. I mean, if you're a doctor, or there are some jobs that require you to work on the inside, and then there are other jobs that require you to work on the outside. And so the men are doing the one that they want to do. No one is making them do it.
I'm not saying anyone's making them do it. It's an offer that's been given to them. If you wanted to work outside in the dirt your whole life, picking cotton, let's say, you're going to be rewarded by what your job is. If you're able to go inside and make more money entertaining somebody, you're going to move inside and entertain somebody for more money because your life's going to become easier.
Right.
The easier your life gets.
I don't understand what point you're trying to make, though, Ross. What point you're trying to make?
That the softer we get because we're living easier lives, the weaker we're going to get.
And so you're saying that the men who work on the inside are soft?
I'm saying that they're softer than the well, unless they go to the gym and work out. I mean, they got to pay extra money to do that. They could go outside and work doing construction work and build their muscles at the same time they're building their career.
But if they don't build their spirit up, it doesn't matter how big the muscle is or what type of career you have, you're still going to be weak.
Well, isn't that why they go to the gym, to build their spirit?
No.
Their anger?
No, you can't build your spirit at the gym. The spirit, the gym only builds the body, the physical. It does nothing for the spirit.
And the spirit's in the brain, right?
No, the spirit's in the heart.
The heart, okay. And then what is the brain to the heart?
The brain just makes the body work.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you got a flow messed up in your heart and it's not contributing to the power of the brain, the power is from the brain, correct? The flow is from the heart. The flow gives you the power to your brain, and then the brain gives you a nervous system that tells you what to do and what not to do by the 5 senses that we have.
I don't quite understand what you're saying.
I'm telling you, you have to follow your senses to be able to follow a way to a better spirit.
No. I don't know what that means. I just don't understand what you're saying, Ross. I got to run, though. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right, buddy. I don't know what Ross talking about. What the? 888-77 Jesse Super.
Super Chats. Eugene bought 5 coffees. Good morning, Jesse and crew. Do you have a gold membership? If not, can you make one? Thank you. On buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk.
What's a gold membership?
Well, we have a bronze membership, $5. We have a silver membership, $10.
Oh.
And we haven't created a gold membership. It's just a casual whatever thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
He can get one
we can
done.
set it up.
Yeah, right on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Eugene. Bree K bought 5 coffees. Thank you, Bree K, with no message.
Thank you, Bree K. I appreciate it.
5 coffees from Robert. Tithes, offerings, and thanks, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate your support. Thank you for helping us to help others.
Aaron on Rumble. Shout out to the creek.
To the creek?
Yes.
What's that?
Maybe it has to do with if the Lord is willing and the creek doesn't rise.
Shout out. If the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise.
Walking Roscoe has been a member for 9 months and also sent 20 gift memberships.
I can't read.
And he says, Walking Roscoe says, love y'all and thank you, Bond, for helping us all who stay with it.
And thank you for helping us to help others to stay with it. Encourage others to stay with it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Better days ahead. Bought a super chat with no message.
Better days ahead. I wonder we allow that. But okay. Thank you.
Funny. Cloud Bob says, rather have it and not need it versus need it and not have it.
It's better to have it and not need it than to need it, and not have it. I'm talking about love. Amazing. Thank you. You heard that song, Nick?
Somehow.
You heard about it, hey?
Probably only from you.
Oh, no. Amazing. Thank you.
David B. on a Cash App. That's Bond JLP on Cash App. Keep doing God's work, my brother.
Thank you, and thank you for helping us to get the God's work done. Really, I appreciate it.
Marilyn with a black hands making a heart sign and an actual heart emoji as well.
Thank you, Marilyn. Oh, Marilyn Black.
I believe so.
She black. Thank you, Marilyn.
And thank you, guys. I do believe that's all for now.
Amazing. Grandpa tell me about the good old days. You need love in the world. You were created, human beings, by God, so that He to live in you to bring love to the world. But you've chosen hate. You have chosen anger. You have chosen revenge and viciousness and thrills. And so you're only bringing hate into the world and no love, even to yourself, because what you do to others, you're really doing it to you. And what you put out come back on you. You have no love. No love at all. Let me go to Massachusetts and talk to Cy out of Massachusetts. Cy, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse. How's it going?
All is well, Cy.
So I'm just calling because I'm going through this program right now. It's a Job Corps program, and I got one of my certificates. So now I'm going ahead and doing this advanced trade they were recommending to me from as soon as I got here. And so basically this advanced trade pays really well once you get into a job that using this, and they get you an interview after and all this stuff. But I'm kind of torn because I finished my basic certificate, so I could just go back home with that, find a job with that, and then try and do other stuff I want to do, like I want to try boxing, I want to try working out, I want to do things like this. And I kind of don't really want to finish this advanced trade, but then there's a part of me that thinks I should, because I feel like maybe the part of me thinks, oh, it's a responsible thing to do. You'll be able to make better money. It's more reliable, all this stuff. So I'm just at a crossroads now. So I want to know, do you think I should lead with what I have and then try and do something else, build something else I actually want to do? I don't know. Or just stay here and go through and finish this off. Like, what do you think?
What do you think will happen? And then I'll respond. But what will happen if you didn't listen to those thoughts telling you, well, you should do this, and you should do that, and you should do that? What would happen if you stopped listening to those thoughts?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess. I'd just be going through the motions, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. You know,
those thoughts that are telling you to do it this way or do it that way, because you already know what you want to do. But why are you listening to those thoughts that's telling you, well, you ought to do this and you ought to do that, when you already know what you want to do?
Because I feel like those would help me plan out what it is I do end up doing, better than just going in blind, I guess.
Better than what?
Better than just moving blindly without thinking about it. Like, I guess thinking about it this way will help me come to a decision.
Thinking about it is never going to help you come to a decision. It's going to prevent you from making a decision.
Oh. Really?
If you notice, you can't make a decision because you're thinking about it.
Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, but then it's like I don't know what to do. Like
You do
I
know
don't
what to do.
But what if I make the wrong choice though? What if I do something I think I want to do? Like that let's say I know what I want to do, right? But what if I do that and then it's the wrong choice or it doesn't turn out well? And I would have been better off doing the other thing.
What do you want to do?
I want to go back home. I want to go back home, and I want to try to go for with my office administration, even though it doesn't pay shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Even though it doesn't pay, and the jobs don't pay very well, but I can maybe find something that, you know, I think maybe do a hotel job. Maybe I get tips that way. I can try practicing boxing. I want to try, like, you know, getting stronger.
And so what's wrong with doing what you want to do?
Because if I do what I want to do, I might, what if I end up regretting it because I won't get paid as much as I would if I just finished this, and then people might judge me like, oh, well, look at him, he didn't even finish the program. Oh, you went there for no reason. You could have got that job without the certificate. Things like that, man.
And where are you getting those thoughts from?
Well, I have some friends that I guess I have one friend in particular. I kind of worry he's going to say these things. And
Why do you think about what somebody else going to say about your life?
Because I kind of want other people, I don't know, to like me. I don't know.
How old are you?
Or 23.
So you are thinking about what someone else going to think about your life and what you do with it because you want them to like you?
No, because I don't want people, I just don't want to worry or have to deal with people talking bad about me or have to worry about judgment from others.
Why would you even think about that at all?
Because I don't want to be ostracized.
Well, the people that would talk about you and ostracize you, those are not your friend anyway. Why don't you be happy that happened so you can see that they were never friends anyway? It would just showcase personality. Those people that walk away from you were never your friend. And you should be happy to see that.
You know what? I don't even think they'd walk away from me. They would just be talking trash about it.
But why would you even, where are those thoughts coming from?
My head, I guess.
Your head? What do you mean?
Like my brain, like I come up with like I don't know. I have thoughts, and it's like I have a lot of thoughts, dude. And I think about things,
and you
it's
create
like
your
I'm
own
constantly
thoughts.
thinking about. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just constantly thinking about how I want my life to go and stuff. Like, and I don't want to make the wrong move, but I feel like I'm not really living. You know, like part of me, I just kind of feel like I'm not really living my own life sometimes.
What would happen if you never thought about your life again, but just live your life?
Nothing would happen.
So then why don't you do that then?
How do I do that? Like, what do I do? How do I do that? Like,
just live. Do what's in front of you to do. Do you create your own thoughts?
I would say yes.
And how do you do it?
Well, I think about a subject I want to think about, and then if there's something interesting to me, I'll do a little research on it. Oh, that's cool. You know, I look a little deeper, and I come up to an opinion, I guess.
So
or like in my life, like I just think about two hypothetical scenarios. Like if I do this, this might happen, and this might be good because of that.
And
but if
how
I
do
do
you
this might
create
happen.
those thoughts? All right. Tell me the step you take. Number 1, number 2, number 3 step you take to create your own thought.
Okay.
Can you hold
Step
for me?
1, sure.
Hold on. 888-775-3773. Quick break. Back in a moment. We have a counseling service, and I have to admit, thanks to God, it is the best counseling service on this side of heaven. I counsel with men and women, families, individuals around the world. Most people are unhappy, they're miserable, they have rough lives, they're depressed, suicidal, young and old, of all races. I understand, I know why, and I do understand it. Because exactly what's happening in me is happening with everybody outside of me, inside of them. And I've noticed that with those who really, really, really want to understand, they overcome it just like that, out of one counseling session. If you need counseling, you can go to rebuildingtheman.com or call 800-411-2663. 800-411-BOND. Best counseling service on this side of heaven. Jesse. Quick announcement. Number one, check out our merch. Amazing merch. Really. Coffee. Pie cheese coffee. And the 250-year celebration. We are celebrating 250 years of America. And here's what you get. Watch this ad. Hi, I'm Jesse Lee Peterson. 2026 marks 250 years of America, and they have put my face on this beautiful silver coin to commemorate this occasion. That's amazing. Call 800-411-2663. That's 800-411-BOND. Grab yours now before they are gone. Amazing, huh? Hurry, hurry, get yours. They are going fast. An amazing investment. You can't go wrong investing in silver. Amazing, huh? And then the coffee. Punchy's coffee is good. So good, it makes you want to slap your mama. And check out the mugs, the books. Oh, yeah, and the antidote is on Kindle. We don't have any more paperback. We're reprinting now. No more paperbacks of the antidote. But all the other books are amazing books, and I will sign them for you if you like. And then the mugs and the T-shirts and everything, every dime you spend goes back into doing what we're doing here. Rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. All right? And the work we're doing here. Thank you for your help. Go to jesseleepeterson.shop, jesseleepeterson.shop, or rebuildingtheman.com/store. rebuildingtheman.com/stores. All right? Let me go quickly back to Cy. Hey, Cy? Cy from Massachusetts?
Yeah, I'm here.
So you create your own thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So why do you create thoughts that make you uncertain and not knowing what to do for sure, that make you think about this and that? Why would you create thoughts that make you feel bad?
Well, I just create thoughts so that I can try and see, like, the possibility of two outcomes, so I can pick the better one, I guess. The quote-unquote better one.
But if you were the creator of your own thought, wouldn't you always create clear and precise thoughts?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, you make something and it doesn't always turn out the way you want. Like a painter will paint something, and sometimes the painting isn't very good, but he still made it. You know what I mean?
But why would you create thoughts that would not be clear, but would make you have? So you're creating your own thought that makes you say, well, maybe this will work, maybe that will work. But if you were the creator of your own thought, you would create clear thoughts, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean, Yeah. I would probably, if I could make thoughts the way I wanted to perfectly, I would make thoughts so that they help me go forward with what I want to do. Yeah.
So so is it possible you're not the creator of the thoughts?
Well, it's interesting you say that, Jesse, because I forget who it was, but some very smart guy from not too long ago, he claims that the brain is like a transmitter. So it kind of just picks up waves of things like thoughts and ideas and stuff, you know.
Well, the thoughts the brain is only there to make the body function, blood flow, body parts move. But the thoughts are not your own, man. Here's what I recommend. Do what you want.
Okay.
About this job situation. So let me just ask first. You want to go back home and start your own life, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
The reason, what's stopping me is if I go back home and I do this, I just feel like, well, it's like, what if I do that and then I get this job and stuff? It just won't pay as much. Like, I know it's not going to pay nearly as much as this other thing will.
But would it pay enough for you to have a roof over your head?
Yeah.
Would it pay enough for you to have food in your belly?
Yes.
So it'd be paying enough then. What is enough? What do you mean by enough?
Well, I want to have enough money to travel and get nice things and stuff too. Like that's another thing I kind of.
But when is it time to travel now?
Now, like right now.
Yeah.
Like,
are you
time to travel now?
But why are you worried about something that's not happening now?
Okay.
Why don't you just live now and let tomorrow take care of itself?
I guess I could try. I could try that.
Which works better, to live now and let tomorrow take care of itself, or to try to figure out what's going to happen tomorrow? I don't have enough money for tomorrow. When you're not hungry, you have a roof over your head, you have food. Why are you thinking about tomorrow? Why not just live now?
I'm thinking about tomorrow, so that tomorrow will be taken care of, I guess.
And where is tomorrow?
Not here.
So why are you thinking about something that doesn't exist?
Maybe to like try and see where I'm going, like try and guide myself to where I'm going.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the thing that life is showing you? Why not? Why would you think about where you're going when you don't even realize where you are?
Yeah.
No, that was a question.
Oh, I think about where I'm going if I don't realize where I am.
Yeah.
You're confusing me now. I don't know.
You don't even appreciate where you are. How will you appreciate where you're going? For example, you got your little certificate for your trade. You want to go home and start working and start doing other things that you want to do. You can't even appreciate that. Why not?
I guess because I think like I could do more, or I honestly think like, oh yeah, I got this, but really it isn't anything. Like it's not. What is it really worth? Like yeah, it took work to get it, and I'm glad I got it, and it looks good on a resume. But is it really even worth all that much? No.
I recommend you. You say you're 21?
23.
23. Do what you want, of course, but I recommend you go and live your life. And don't worry about what other people are going to think about you living your life. Don't compare yourself to others. Just live your life. Do what's in front of you to do. Do what you want to do so that you will have no regrets.
Well, thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that, the words and advice.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a good idea, and I really do want to do that. I've been wanting to do that for a while now, dude. You have no idea. Like,
I do understand.
I don't know.
That. But
it's like I really, I've really been wanting to do that for a while. I don't know if I'm just waiting for someone to give me permission or what. I don't know, but like, yeah.
If you don't start living your life right now, doing what you want to do, and not compare yourself to others, and don't worry about, not even think about what others think about you living your life, you're not going to be free. You're going to grow up and be old like everybody else who are always looking for approval, always want to know what others think about this or that. You're going to be in prison. You're not going to be happy.
And miserable.
Uh-huh.
You see all those old people, their top regret is not living the way they wanted to.
Right. And
You know,
you're
not trying things.
and you're on the same track unless you change.
Yeah. Yeah. But, oh, man, instantly I'm like, okay, but what if I do that? What if I don't have enough money? What is this, you know? What if?
You got to stop listening to those thoughts. Those thoughts are of the devil. They're not you. You listen to all thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. God said to go and live your life. Live in the present. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't look back or don't look forward. Just live right now and everything will be fine. Everything is fine.
Okay. Should I just try stuff then? Like, there are things I want to try. Should I just go try them?
I'm sorry?
Like, there are things I want to try doing. Like, should I just go and try doing the stuff I want to do?
You should live your life.
Okay. Live my life.
But you got to stop listening to those thoughts and then other people because they're going to lead you astray. They're not, the miserable, lost people are going to give you miserable, lost advice. And you're going to listen to them and you're going to have the same life they have and they are miserable. But if you live your life, you'll be fine. You'll have perfect peace.
Okay. Can I ask you one other thing?
But you got to start listening to those thoughts.
Right.
Those thoughts tell you you're consulting with the devil. The devil tell you, oh, you have this 1 degree, you can go now. And then as soon as you listen to that, it said, well, maybe you should just wait and get this other degree. You'll make more money. And then you'll go for that. And then they'll tell you, well, you could go and get a job and do other things that you want to do. You're like, yeah. And then you go back and consult with the devil some more. And the devil said, well, what about this? You're not going to have enough money. You're not going to have enough this. You're listening to the devil. Stop listening to thoughts.
What the heck, man? Then what do I do? Like how am I supposed to even choose to do anything if I don't, you know, make the decision to do something or think about it?
By just doing what's in front of you to do without thinking about it. Thinking about it will stop you from doing it.
But this right here is in front of me. This work here, the thing, but I don't really want to do this.
You don't want to do that, right?
No, not really.
And what do you want to do?
I want to go home. I want to just try starting stuff out there already.
Why not do that then? You know what you want to do. Why not do what you want to do?
Why not? There's nothing stopping me.
Right, so why don't you just do it?
Well, I was just going to say right now, it's the first thing I was going to say. I stopped myself because I'm going to say it anyway. Okay, so what if I do that and then I waste this opportunity? Because, you know, I went to trade school in high school.
Never do what ifs.
Okay.
Always have a wait and see how things work out. Don't do what if.
What if?
If the fraud didn't have a glass A, he wouldn't have broken when he jumped. Don't do what if, Si. Just live your life daily. Do what's in front of you to do. That's all you have to do, and everything will work out fine, just fine. Life will happen for you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go home. I'm going to, get out of here.
Do the one you want to do.
Okay.
And don't let the wind toss you back and forth, to and fro. Do the one you want to do and live your life and never, ever, ever, but never think about what others are going to think about you living your life. This is your life.
Okay. Thanks, Jesse.
Listen, I want to do the silent. You know about my silent prayers?
I heard of it. Yeah, you just sit silently and breathe, right?
You
For
know,
like 10 minutes.
rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer. Rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer.
Silent
Start
prayer.
doing that so you can stop being one with the devil with those thoughts. Those thoughts are not yours. They're not from God. They're straight out of hell.
Okay.
You got to be aware of them, but don't do what they tell you to do.
Got it.
Let me know how it goes.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Live your life, Si.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
888-77 Jesse. Let me go to L.A. and talk to first-time caller Eddimo. Eddimo, you are on the air.
Jesse, what's going on?
All is well.
It's not L.A., it's Louisiana.
Oh, my bad. I'm black. I
You
just saw
good, bro?
L.A. Okay, right on. Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, Alexandria, Louisiana.
Right on.
I was calling to ask you, you know how you talk about love your enemy?
Yes.
Do you love Satan?
No.
But that's your enemy, though, right?
He is my enemy, but I neither love him nor hate him.
What? Do you pray for him to be good?
No. I just resist the devil. And that when you resist him by resisting the thoughts, because he operates through your thoughts and emotions.
Yeah.
And when you resist the thoughts, you're resisting the devil. But if you hate the devil, you're going to love the devil. And if you love the devil, you're going to hate the devil, and he's going to control you.
Oh, okay then. So you don't love him, right?
I neither love him nor hate him.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about him?
I'm kind of the same way how you are.
Are you a first time caller?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I've been told you called before.
Probably with somebody else with the same name.
Oh, okay. And so, how do you feel about the devil?
I kind of feel the same way how you are. I don't hate him or I don't love him.
And how do you deal with him?
By praying to God. Whenever he try to bring negativity in my life, I just try to pray to God and rebuke him, and it works.
And how do you rebuke him?
By telling God to get Satan away from me and keep him away from me, so that way I can have a good a life and a good positive life.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, it works for me because a lot of times when I pray to God, a lot of positive things come to me. You know, end up getting good jobs. End up running into, fortunate luck.
Oh, okay.
Praying to God.
Go ahead, praying to God what?
Praying to God really helps. Even whenever things are not like going bad or going good.
Right.
Just to do it, just to do it out of habit or whatever like that, it definitely does help. And whenever God has something stored for you, it's not going to be when you want it, it's going to be when he wants it. You know what I mean?
Have you dropped your anger yet?
I don't really have any anger like that.
Have you dropped your anger?
I don't have anger.
So you never get angry?
Not really. Last time I got angry was probably like maybe 7-8 years ago, something like that.
Nice.
I just try to be, keep a poker face.
How were you able to overcome your anger?
Well, by not putting myself in situations that are causing me to get angry.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Yeah. Well, so I neither, the question about Satan, I neither love the devil nor hate the devil because I realize he has no power anyway. And God said to resist the devil, and when you resist those thoughts about the past or the future or anything, then you are resisting the devil, and he is fleeing from you, and he'll go make a home at other people. Because if you notice, other people, everybody is evil until they start to overcome it, right? And most people don't. But human beings are like evil, angry, and they love revenge. They love getting thrills to try to hurt others because they are of the devil until they forgive and the spirit of truth take the evil away from them.
Oh, did they apply to Donald Trump?
To Donald Trump? It applies
Yeah.
to every human being on the planet. God said that all who are born of the woman must be born of the Father. So every human being. So yes,
we talking about Trump.
It applies to Donald Trump as well.
So Donald Trump is evil?
Till he's overcome it, he's evil. He seems to be working on himself to overcome it.
Oh, okay.
What
So
do you think about him?
I think he's full of bullcrap.
What?
I think he's full of bullcrap.
Meaning what?
I mean, I don't know, man. The guy just says a lot of stuff, you know, and you know, it just doesn't back up what he be saying. You know,
like what, for an example?
Well, for an example, when he was talking about the border security thing, he's still building the wall.
Yeah, he's working on the wall. He's working on stopping the illegals from coming in. He's working on shipping the illegals back. Well, what is it that he's not doing that he said he would do?
Well, he said about building the wall and keeping the immigrants out, and they just flooding in here.
No, they're not.
You know, I have a
they're
problem.
not flooding in.
They flood. I see new immigrants every day.
I know, but they're not coming across the border. You may see them coming from different states within the United States, but you are not seeing them coming across the border. That's not true at all. Zero. Why you say that? That's not true. I thought you had love.
I do have love.
But why you made that up? There's no illegals coming across the border.
They're coming across the border, man.
They're not.
I don't hear anything.
Where's your proof that they're coming across the border?
Because I stay down here in Texas.
Oh, but they're not coming across the border, man. They may be already in this other states around there, but they're not coming across the border. Because of time, what else you disagree with the Great White Hope about?
What you call them?
The Great White Hope.
Why are you calling it?
Some people call them amazing. And they say, what manner of man is this? The wind and the sea obeys him. Some people call him king.
Call him what?
A king. And
let me ask you this: is he your king?
And they hold rallies for him around the country. Have you noticed that?
No, I ain't hear that. Is he your king?
Yeah, and some people call him daddy. I call him the great.
Is he your king?
I call him the great white
hope. Is he your king?
I'm telling you what I call him. I call him the great white.
It's not what I asked you. I asked him, is he your king?
I call him the great white hope.
It don't matter what you call him.
I call him the great white hope.
Is he your king?
I'm telling you what I call. Other people call him king.
Give me a yes or no.
Other people call him king.
But is he your king, though?
I call other people call him king. I call him the great white hope.
Why you avoiding the question, man?
Thank you, buddy. I got to run. Got to take a break. 1 more hour to go. Back in a moment. I call him the great white hope. I'm telling you what I call him. Other people call him king. Hate news is coming, not the fake news. 1 more hour to go. Back in a moment.
You know, I'm 32 years old now, and I've been clinically depressed since I was 17 years old. And ever since I started listening to you a couple of months ago, bro, I don't even need to hear the word depression. I don't even care about that because that's not anything that I identify with anymore.
Nice.
I'm 100% cured. I'm 100% better because I've been listening to the Jesse Lee Peterson show, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you. And I just can't even, begin to tell you how much I really appreciate the things that you're doing for young men. Young men need to hear this, and young men need to know this message that you're delivering because it's important. It's vital to their lives, Jesse. I just wanted to let you know that, man.
That's amazing. I mean, you made my day, man. When I hear one soul has returned to the Father, it's like 1,000. It's better than silver and gold. So God bless you, man.
All kinds of mess going on in this here world. The hantavirus outbreak, as you may know. Well, I don't know. I already read about that. The Lincoln Memorial. You know that reflecting pool? The Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. Trump wants to paint it blue. He's fixing it on the cheap for like $1.5 million. Something like that. $1.5 million or something very, very low compared to the $300 million that Biden administration wanted to do. Totally replace the granite rather than seal it up like a professional modern day swimming pool would do to last for 50 years. And they want to sue to stop him from fixing America's monuments and building more, making America beautiful and clean again. They want to stop him. Terrible. And Harvard University, or nearby in Cambridge, Massachusetts, a man, so-called man, facing charges after allegedly using a rifle to shoot erratically at cars driving on a busy street in Cambridge, Massachusetts, near Harvard University. 2 people were shot Monday. Life-threatening injuries. Hospitalized, while a dozen cars were also struck by gunfire. What a mess. That's according to Commie Nonsense Network, CNN. And there is video of it. You can check it out at some point, maybe. Late night show hosts Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, John Oliver, and Jimmy Fallon appeared on one of Stephen Colbert's final episodes. He's on his way out. He can't hang. This singer woman, Dua Lipa, something like that, she's suing Samsung for $15 million. Samsung is a South Korean technology firm. They make everything. But they used maybe, I don't know. She's suing in a U.S. court for using an image of her without her consent. Crazy, huh? Ooh. $15 million. That's an expensive wannabe freebie. And by the way, Martin Short, he's making some documentary. He's a comedian and an actor. Kind of short, kind of lean. He's gotten older. But his daughter, 42-year-old daughter, the other year or last year or something like that, or recently, committed suicide. And he's spoken publicly about the nightmare of it all. What a mess. That's a daughter of his wife who died a few years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, not sure, of some type of cancer. And then this woman had mental health problems, so-called. Terrible, huh? Anyway, India is having a record heat wave, but this is kind of weird because this is commie nonsense for you. CNN, India's heat is becoming so extreme that experts warn that parts of the country could, quote, cross the survivability limit, unquote, for healthy humans by 2050. That sounds like more than a heat wave. A years-long heat wave, decades-long heat wave, because we're in, 2026? More than a decade and a half type of heat wave? What a mess. But anyway, that's what they're predicting. Interesting. And I looked up the info on border crossings. Yes, unauthorized crossings, according to Google AI, are still occurring in Texas, Tejas, with a recent spike in specific areas like Laredo sector, prompting a surge of federal agents. Trump is dealing with it, although overall numbers in 2026 are significantly lower than in previous years. Surge in Laredo, around 200 federal agents sent to Laredo sector, following a 50% increase in illegal crossings in March and April. On May 10th, you may have heard, Sunday, 6 people believed to be illegals, they call them undocumented immigrants, found dead in that shipping container at a railroad yard in Laredo, Texas. Authorities suspect it was a human smuggling incident where they were trying to get in, and they just left them in that boxcar or something like that for days. Specific sectors have seen spikes, but overall illegal border encounters in early 2026 have reached the lowest levels in decades, 55-year lows. So don't tell me about this mess with your mess, Eddimo. Anyway, I'm James Hake. Now back to the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. Final hour, hour 3.
to stand up strong. Ain't the truth about themselves to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way to stand up, stand up, stand up.
Uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. You can get involved by calling 888-77-JESSE, 888-77-JESSE, 53773. And my biblical question, have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father? Amazing question. We have every way that you can watch and support the show listed on jesseleepeterson.com/show, jesseleepeterson.com/show. And if you're running around doing whatever it is you're doing, and you would like to listen to the show as it's happening, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you can listen on your phone. Podcast the show and listen on your phone by calling the listen line on TalkScreen Live at 605-615-4131. 605-615-4131. And to donate and have your comments read out loud, and we're going to get to your super chats, go to buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, or Bond JLP Cash App. Bond JLP Cash App. It's Tuesday. It's a third hour Tuesday show. And every Tuesday is Country and Western Tuesday. Bring back, oh, bring back my country to me. Bring back my country to What the? me. Who let the dogs out? Amazing. Amazing. What the? Amazing. I asked Hate to hold on for a minute because I think I heard on his hate news, not the fake news, but the hate news, that there were some illegals coming in, something like that. I didn't hear it clearly.
Yes. So there has been a surge, 50% surge, they say, in crossings near the Laredo or in the Laredo sector, Laredo, Texas,
right, of
the border area. And there were 6 people found dead in a shipping container or train boxcar, not sure which, that were just kind of left. They were believed to be illegal and trying to sneak in. You know, they call it human smuggling, suspected.
Amazing.
And Trump has sent, or the administration sent, around 200 federal agents in a surge to deal with the newcomers, the illegals trying to cross. But 2026 has a perhaps 55-year low in border crossings, illegal border encounters. And so it's on the low. And Texas is trying to deal with it, but they're trying to stop Texas from dealing with them.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, I know that since the president been there and shut down this border thing, it was the lowest ever crossing. At some months, you have 9 crossing, 0, according to the report.
And they said that we had net negative migration, meaning more people leaving than coming in.
Yeah.
For the first time in decades.
Amazing.
Yep.
That caller, what was his name?
Eddimo.
Eddimo. He said he lived in Louisiana, right? He
Yeah.
would call it from Louisiana.
Right, but
then
Louisiana
when-
borders Texas.
But when he mentioned the illegal alien, he said down here where I live in Texas or something like that.
Yeah.
So does he live in Louisiana or Texas?
I don't know. It's possible that it's right on the border. He mentioned a town, but I neglected. I don't remember if it was Arlington, Louisiana. I'm just searching. Alexandria. Thank you. Alexandria, Louisiana. Let's see here. Let's dox. No, I'm kidding. It's not doxing.
No dox.
But it's
Well,
Alexandria is central Louisiana. It's not near the border. But who knows? It's
But-
quite possible that.
But I'm not sure now if he live in Texas or Louisiana.
Probably a lot of those people over there are not sure either. He seems to be projecting his full of itness on Trump.
I know
Saying Trump is full of it.
Everybody want to blame Trump except baby Jessica's daddy. I know that you grew up somewhere near Arcadia, California, right?
That's right.
Did you know that there were Chinese spies in them their towns?
I heard something to that effect from you and from AP.
I want you to respond to this Chinese spy near or in your hometown, according to the report. A Chinese, they want rice? A spy, according to the report, from China. KTLA 5 is reporting the mayor of Arcadia, California, the mayor of Arcadia, not the visitor, not just a normal person, but the mayor, the abnormal person, Eileen Wang, abruptly resigned on Monday as federal prosecutors announced she had been charged with acting as a covert foreign agent for China. Watch this from KTLA 5.
Micah Sher, the city of Arcadia is without a mayor tonight after Eileen Wang stepped down following these federal charges. Now, she's accused of acting as a foreign agent for the Chinese government, and tonight the Trump administration is weighing in. That's Eileen Wang in a 2022 campaign video when she was running for Arcadia City Council. On Monday, the 58-year-old resigned from her post as mayor after being charged with acting as a foreign agent for the Chinese government. The Department of Justice says Wang worked with Yaoning Mike Soon, an associate, to promote the interests of the People's Republic of China, pushing propaganda in the U.S. Among their platforms, a Southern California Chinese-American community news source used to allegedly disseminate biased news articles.
She was trying to say things like there was no genocide, there's no forced labor, or things of that nature against certain minorities by the Chinese government in order to perpetuate that type of image for them. And the U.S. government says we're not going to allow that.
Arcadia city officials call the charges troubling, but say they stem from the time before Wang was sworn into office. The charges have sent shockwaves across the country. FBI Director Kash Patel posted on X that federal partners continue to move aggressively to root out this kind of influence in American institutions.
Amazing. So this is near your hometown.
Arcadia, California is the nicest neighborhood right next door to where I live and grew up. And I had family in like unincorporated areas of that. Crazy.
Is it mostly Chinese people or
It is
Asian
now.
people?
It was white when my parents were growing up.
Yeah.
And it had like these one-story houses, beautiful. And then they built all these McMansions and just destroyed the area in terms of the niceness of it. And changed all the businesses to that. Everybody wants to go to Arcadia High School. All the parents, the rich hoity-toity Asian parents, want to move to Arcadia so that they can go to this
Why?
top 1% public school in the country so they can go for free, by the way. Yeah,
Not that it's the best school.
It's the best school. Well, all public schools are free, right?
Right. Oh, I see what
In
you're
high
saying.
school.
Yeah.
So
But for a public school in the California area is one of the top.
nationwide, it's the top 1%.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And are there only Asian students there?
Well, my cousin went over there.
Oh, and your cousin white.
Yeah. But it's turned very Asian. I remember as a kid, they were saying they were taking over.
Wow.
And over there, they have these houses where they have doctors who are delivering Chinese anchor babies. A whole bunch of mothers will come in and have babies there in these houses or factories, basically.
They will come from China to there?
Yep.
And
have little American babies.
Is that where the anchor baby were born too?
I think so.
So our government don't know that these doctors are doing that?
I think they do now, but some of them are, getting away with it. The point of these things is to get away with it and not get caught.
Right. Where's Cash Patel when you need him?
I was interested in seeing Cash Patel talk about Arcadia, California.
I know.
So this woman had a fiancé who's a little older than her, and he was doing the same thing. He's serving 4 years in prison.
Right now? Really?
That's what I read on the internet.
So is she going to prison?
Well, she pleaded guilty and she could face 10 years, but I doubt she'll get 10 years.
Why?
Because their fiancé got 4 years and he was doing worse stuff than she was. He was tracking the movements of the Taiwan president when he came and visited. He was doing worse than just spying.
This is why I'm not the only reason, but one of the reasons I'm not for foreigners being involved in our government.
Yeah, they're propagandizing the fellow Chinese citizenry.
That's true. But they should be in our government. I tell you what, don't mess with Mississippi. Mississippi ain't playing. Mississippi is from the good old days when white people were not afraid. M-I crooked letter, I crooked letter, I humpback, I, Mississippi. If you go down there with this mess, it won't be pretty for you. The Hill is reporting a billboard standing on the Interstate 55 as you cross the Tennessee state line and enter into Mississippi from Memphis is sending a grim message to those coming into the state. Here's what the message that the strong white Mississippians are sending to you as you walk in or drive in or fly. I don't know if you can fly in there, but watch this from WREG.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Stephanie. Now, you'll recall the District Attorney Matthew Barton previously posted a billboard along Interstate 55 with a message that warned criminals to turn back now and stay out of DeSoto County. Well, his latest message could not be more direct.
Welcome to Mississippi, where the firing squad is legal. Think twice. Just off I-55 southbound, a few miles into DeSoto County, a billboard erected Thursday by District Attorney Matthew Barton sends a strong message to would-be criminals. Barton making his point, quote, "We are going to be loud and clear that DeSoto County does not coddle violent criminals. If you bring violence across our state line, we are going to prosecute you aggressively and hold you accountable." End quote. Friday, I found reaction to the billboard message was mixed.
I didn't know it was legal in Mississippi, but I'm fine with it.
I think it's a reversion to barbarism and away from the rule of law. I think it's a terrible message to send. I thought we were a democracy, and it doesn't seem like we're any of that anymore.
I think it's a good idea to deter crime. I really do. I think somebody reads that, they might think, well, I could be shot in a firing squad, so I may not want to commit a crime, you know?
Yeah.
You're gonna think twice.
We're from Chicago, so I think a lot of people in Chicago would probably appreciate that message right now.
Amazing. See how the mama is, oh, this barbarism. The men like, yeah, those are the white men that at one time made America great. They weren't afraid of no ghosts. What do you think about that?
Nice.
Nice.
It's crazy to see a lady that old looking,
yeah,
being liberal and brainwashed and a liar, listening to the lies.
What's barbarism? I used to date a girl named Barbara Ann.
Wow.
Barbara Ann.
It relates to barbarianism, I think. Barbarism.
But how is that barbarian if you commit the crime? They tell you you're going to get hanged.
And she said, oh, subverts rule of law or something dumb like that. That is the law.
Yeah.
Crazy. So barbarism generally refers to a lack of cultural refinement, crude behavior, or incorrect language usage. In contrast, barbarianism, actions, ideologies, or ethos of barbarians, emphasizing savagery, hostility, or fundamental opposition to established civilized norms. Maybe she meant barbarianism, but I'm not sure.
Where'd she get that word from to come up with anyway? What I wonder what her husband said, if she has one. And he heard her say that. He was like, go sit down, Esther. I don't know if her name is Esther or not. But sit down, Esther, and shut up. I don't know if her name is Esther. The Healers reported Mississippi is one of the 5 states in the nation where firing squad executions are legally authorized. That's amazing, huh?
Nice.
Shotgun, shooting for you right now. Do the dirt, baby. Do the dirt now. Remember Shotgun?
Yes, I do.
Twine time now. It's twine time now. Shooting for you right now. Remember that, Nick?
Yeah, actually.
Hey, come here.
Yeah, I do know that one.
You to dance on Shotgun?
No, but didn't somebody used to dance?
We did. We used to go to the juice box house.
It wasn't an aunt or something like that?
And dance with the, and Aunt Tate used to love that song. Aunt Tate would get drunk.
That's what I'm talking about, yep. And she do the twine.
Aunt Tate was my grandmother's brother's wife. And Aunt Tate would get drunk and they'd come over to the house and Aunt Tate just be all into it.
It's twine
dancing, twine time, shoot it for you run, twine. And Mama used to say, Tate, you need to set your old A down. She said, ain't nothing wrong with Aunt Tate having a little fun. Aunt Tate just having fun, drunk and dancing. And Uncle Sutter Boy couldn't even do anything about it. Uncle Sutter Boy was Mama's brother, one of our brothers. What the? Ain't nothing wrong with Aunt Tate having a little fun. Aunt Tate just having fun, drunk. Remember Aunt Tate?
I do.
The Hill officers said their methods are critical to determine the most barbaric crimes, delivering justice for victims, and providing long overdue closure to surviving loved ones. So, don't mess with Mississippi. When that reporter was doing the report, he had this big brick house behind him. Did you see that? Let me see it, Nick. If you can pull up this show, that reporter with the... Can you see that?
Scrub to that area.
Huh?
If you can scrub to that portion of the video.
Yeah. And
where was
right
that?
Right there. See that building behind him right there?
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I love that building. Remind me of the good old days.
That's Mississippi?
But it remind me of Alabama.
Yeah.
It looked like Alabama down there where I lived.
Those trees look like Alabama.
Those homes are amazing. That may be
Cool.
an office building, though, but it's amazing. Amazing. So don't mess with Mississippi. Let what's her name? That spy Elaine
Wong.
go down there with that mess.
Eileen
Crime
Wong.
Squad. California need Mississippi laws. If ever we needed Mississippi laws, we need them in California now. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. Let me go to Isaac out of New Mexico. Isaac, you are on the air.
Hey, good morning, Jesse. How are you?
All is well, Isaac.
Good, good. I need to move to Mississippi, I think.
I'm telling you. What the?
New Mexico needs some Mississippi laws like that.
Yeah, they're needed everywhere. Those men that were speaking, and it reminded me when growing up, white men were not afraid. They would have the same courage that these men had. Like, yeah, they do the crime. Nothing wrong with it.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, so I just called in. I wanted to ask a question and then answer the biblical question.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
yeah. So I guess my question is, and I've been working since my wife introduced me to you for about 2 years. I've really kicked the beta off the side. I really got rid of my beta.
Right
I really
on.
think that in my heart, and I'm real strong about it now. But Mother's Day was this last weekend, and I did everything. I detailed my wife's car. I cooked. I cleaned. I did the dishes, and at the end of the day, we're laying down, and she tells me thank you and how appreciative she is of me. And at that moment, I thought, man, I was a beta all day. Was I a beta, Jesse?
100%. What a beta.
All right.
Why did you cater to her like that?
Well, she's the mother of my kids, and I just wanted to. I know. Okay, you're right. I'm a beta. I'll take it for one day of the year. No problem.
What the?
But I thought that was funny when I was trying to fall asleep. I'm like, wow, I was a beta all day today.
All day.
All day.
And in all honesty, if you really, 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 really think about it, Mother's Day is just a big day to make money for companies to make a lot of money because they sell a lot of flowers, a lot of candies. Restaurants do very well on Mother's Day because the woman is worship, and they know that the world going to cater to her. So it's really set up to make her feel important, as false feeling, but feel important. And it's really about making money. It's not about anything else.
I hear you. And, usually I would tell her, well, it's Mother's Day. You got to be a mother today. As a joke,
Right.
we would all laugh about it. But
Right.
so I like to answer the biblical question now that I'm a beta.
Have you ever been angry at your mother for the way she treated your father?
So it's tough. Not while my father was alive, but once he passed away and my mother went back to the man that she was with 40 years before getting with my dad because he was the man before my father was a bad person. As soon as my dad passed away, she started talking with him, started coming hanging out at her house. And I think that was the only time I really, was really upset with her that I knew that she was talking to him for the last 40 years while in a relationship with my father. Am I mad about it now? Have I overcame it? Am I not feeling anything about it? Yes. But at that moment, before I started listening to the great JLP, definitely I was mad to where the man even tried to say, hey, nice Suburban, your mom just told me you got it. And I told him, basically I put him in his place in my dad's yard and let him know, don't ever come to me like that.
Yeah.
Don't confront me. You're going to get knocked out. Now, that was in my beta days. So, but yes, that was the time that I got mad at my mother. Not during my father being alive, but after he had passed.
And did you talk to her about doing that?
I did.
And what did she say?
Well, she said, she made excuses.
Yeah.
Typical mother. She's in the right. I'm wrong for talking to him like that.
Amazing.
That's basically it.
Yeah. Well, I want to respond, but I got to wait until Sunday, if the Lord is willing and the creature right. But right now, you're working on yourself, and life is going well.
Yes, sir.
Right on. Will you stay with it? Stay with it. Isaac, you haven't seen anything yet. It gets better.
All right. Well, you have a great day, JLP. And, again, I tell you every time I call in, thank you. Thank you for everything you do for us, man.
You're welcome, and stay with it, all right?
All right. Have a good day.
You too, buddy. 888-7753-773. Super. Super chat.
Super chats.
Nick LeBoy with a Rumble rant. The cancer of letting women, Muslims, homosexuals, Indians, Haitians, Somalis, Hispanics, and Chinese into government is rotting it from within.
Yeah.
Chipping away at what once made America great. R.I.P. Rest in peace, USA.
That's for sure. Tomorrow, if the Lord is willing and the creature rise, I have a video that I'm going to share with you. And it's going to show you exactly what is the end structure of America. Because what is, according to the video, what is happening there in this particular place is already happening here. And it's just amazing to me how the American people don't care. It is mind-blowing. It's just out of fear and don't care and really allowing America to just be destroyed. It's the darndest thing I ever seen. Now I understand because I understand human nature, and I'm not surprised anymore as to what human beings would do. Nothing surprised me now. Nothing from anyone. But it's unfortunate that God gave us this gift, America, to the white man, and gave him the ability to build the greatest country on the planet. And then it's unfortunate that with such a great gift, the white man just sitting back and allowing it to be destroyed. But I got that for you tomorrow if the Lord is willing to create the rise. So thank you. Amazing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Over on buymeacoffee.com/JLP Talk, Eric 5, I don't hate the devil. I'm grateful to see him. Jesse, what's the quote you say about rejoicing in tribulations with patience?
Count it all joy when you're feeling the pain. Tribulations, workers' patience in your life. Count it all joy when you're feeling the pain, ego pain. Tribulations, ego pain, workers' patience in your life. It's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah. Stay with it, Eric.
Better days ahead, says Karl Marx. Said religion is the opiate for the masses.
That's where's Carl now?
In heaven, if communists, atheists go to heaven.
You know, like I never understood. I didn't grow up thinking this about religion, but I can clearly see that religion is the what?
Opiate for the masses.
That's for sure. It's a mess.
Brutal.
All religion is evil. No love in it. Thank you.
We'll have to read the rest of these super chats later, y'all. Thank y'all.
And so what's open right now?
Oh, the scratch offs happen on pill.net.
Scratch off on pills.net. You almost said the other one.
You don't know me.
Beta.
Alpha.
Back in a moment. You can't run from evil within yourself or outside of self. You got to deal with it. And you need good in order to deal with evil. And God is good. You need to return to the Father And you'll see within you, he will fight the battle for you. And he will fight it without, because he will show you how to deal with it. And you will have no fear. Love God with all your heart, all your soul, all your might, along with nothing else. Nothing else means yourself, your children, your wife, your things, your ego, your reputation, and all that. You can't care about any of that. The children of anger will use it to control you. But if you love God, he will renew your mind, and none of those things will be before him. And so when they go after you, oh, well, you may take my body, you may take my things, but you're not going to take my soul. And that's a true reality. Lord, I was born a traveling man, hanging around and doing the best I can. I know you're familiar with that song, Hake.
Only from you singing it.
Really? I know I am a believer. Okay, announcements. Number one, the Hake Report's coming up at the top of this hour. The Hake. And James Hake is on fire. I don't know if you've been listening lately, but you should. It is so interesting, the Hake Report, from 9 to 11. And after the Hake Report, the American Anchor Baby. The American Anchor Baby got them fired up. I'm like, what the? And check out Punchy TV. PUNCHIE.TV. Bill with Bill. Don't mess with Bill. The no. Bill, Punchy.tv. And don't forget to support our cause. 503c1 nonprofit. We've been doing this for 35 years, 36 years almost. Maybe 36. 1990 to now is 36 years, right?
Yep.
Amazing. 501c3, so a nonprofit. Make a donation. You can mail it in, make the check or money order out to Bond, B-O-N-D, and send it to Bond, P.O. Box 35090, L.A., California, 90035. P.O. Box 35090, L.A., California, 90035. And you can get that, if you miss that address, you can call 800-411-BOND, 800-411-2663, and get the address to mail it in or make a donation right there on the phone. Or you can hit the QR code to support Bond. Or you can go to rebuildingtheman.com/show. All right? So many ways there. And I appreciate it. We got a lot to do. We'll upgrade the equipment. Thank you for helping us with that as well. We got a lot of work to do. It's amazing. Nick's birthday is coming up next week. Is your birthday this week?
I think it's tomorrow.
Your birthday is tomorrow?
Yep.
If the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise?
Correct.
Tomorrow is what date?
The 13th.
You think it's tomorrow?
Now I'm positive.
You were born on a Friday the 13th.
I was.
Friday the 13th is bad luck.
That's why I don't have any bad luck. I undid the curse.
You got bad luck. That's all you got. That's all you got. Bad luck. You heard that song?
Nope.
My son was born on the 13th of March. And that's why I can always remember his birthday. Because it was on the 13th. And I was like, what the? Who was born on the 13th on a Friday? And so I remember. But the Anchor Baby birthday is tomorrow, so don't forget. Shout out to the Anchor Baby. He's going to be 20. Amazing. I'm playing about the 20 thing. I don't know how old he's going to be, but I know it ain't 20. Let me go to Johnny out of Texas. Johnny, you are on the air.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey,
How's it
Johnny.
going? You doing all right, Jesse?
All is well, sir.
Great. I was calling in because I spoke to you once before, but my question to you is, how do I know what my calling is in life, or how do I go about seeking my calling?
You know by never, ever, ever thinking about it, never wanting
Okay.
it or anything. If it was meant to be, it would be revealed to you without, you'll just find yourself doing it without even thinking about it.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
God
just-
put you here. Go ahead.
Mhm. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
God put you here so he can create love through you.
Okay.
God
Okay.
create love through human beings, but the problem with most human beings, they won't give up hate. They won't give up resentment. They won't give up anger. So you're only seeing hell on earth instead of love on earth because human beings won't return to the Father. But for those men and women who are returning to the Father, love is being processed through them.
Okay. So I know how you say all thoughts are lies.
All the time.
Should we just like just do good, try to do good in everything we do, and just focus on like every moment in time within our lives?
Well, you
Is that
should.
like
You shouldn't try to do good. You should be good.
okay?
And then being good, all you're gonna ever do is good.
Okay.
Because good is God. So you'll be the son of God. You will always do good because you will return back to the Father who is good. And so you will be as well.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. And otherwise, though, just like focus on every moment, like the current moment.
Yes. Every moment, all you have is right now. The kingdom of heaven, God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit, always right now. Life is like always right now. But if you leave that and get into your head thinking about the past or the future or the outcome and all that, you have walked away from God, from life, and now you're back into the darkness.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But never, ever, ever, ever think about what you should be doing in life, what God purpose for me. It's going to take you away from God when you think about that.
Okay. All right. No, that helps me a lot, Jesse.
Right on.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you do, and me and my wife watch you all the time, and we want to thank you.
Right on. Shout out to the wife.
Her name's Tanya.
Shout out to Tanya.
All right, Jesse.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Stay
Thank
with
you
it,
very
Johnny.
much.
Stay with it.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Amazing. Bye now. Just stay. Listen, if you want to know God, and this is true, if you want to know God, you got to stop thinking about him. If you want to know your purpose in life, you got to stop thinking about it. If you want a perfect life, you got to stop thinking about it. Lay down the thoughts and just live life. Stop competing. Stop being all aggressive. Stop being ambitious. Stop wanting for anything. And the world shall be yours. The universe will be yours. Stop it. All thoughts are all lies all the time about anything. Lay your weapon, leave the battlefield, and the war will be over. You want the war to end? leave the battlefield. The war is over. The war is over. Super.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chats.
Mio is a cute dog, Kappa.
Did you know that every thought you get is the devil thinking through you?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Did you know you literally have nothing to do with thoughts at all? They have nothing to do with you. And you're not thinking, not you create any of them. You really have, they're all evil. They're coming from the devil. Isn't that amazing? So the next time psychological, emotional thoughts come, just know that's the devil. Whether it's fear, hate, past, future, all that. Just know that's the devil thinking, that's not me. It'll be over.
Thank you.
But anyways.
Mew is a cute dog. Kappa says, Jesse, now I'm smelling ozone with a hint of cabbage.
What the? Well, just watch it and let all that hell come out of you. As long as you're not sick, physically sick. See a doctor in that case. Amazing. Thank you.
Brandy from Hawaii. Why do people say indigenous people when there is no such thing? Every man on earth is a colonizer. Words to divide more? She asks.
Amazing. Good question, Brandy. So indigenous mean the Indians?
Yeah, usually.
Right.
Yeah, the so-called Native Hawaiians or the so-called Native Indigenous Americans.
It just sounds good to say,
the First
Brandy.
Nations people.
And she said we're all colonizers.
Yeah, everybody's moved at some point.
Yeah. Everybody's from somewhere else.
Pastor Chatelet on
Amazing.
pill.net, 109 gold pills. Orange man bad, black collar won't speak on Obama or Michelle.
That's a good point. It's amazing how, but I'm not surprised though. Human beings turn on each other because they disagree. Because every egotistical, vain person think they're right, and if you disagree with that, it's over. What's that saying? Hey, everybody think they're right until. Remember I told you.
Vaguely, this sounds familiar.
And you wrote it down for me. It's gonna make it. I was gonna make it a biblical question.
Yeah.
Every vain person think that they're right until their vanity is interfered with.
No, the vanity of others offends our taste only when it offends our vanity.
Repeat that. Isn't that so deep?
The vanity of others offends our taste only when it offends our vanity.
Wow. Repeat that.
The vanity of others offends our taste, taste only when it offends our vanity.
That's not my quote. That came from a famous quoter, a smart man. Isn't that deep, Anchor Baby? Or I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Pastor Chatelet, Old Salty.
Pastor Chatelet, thank you, sir.
Old Salty Dog gifted the can over on pilled.net.
Thank you, Old Salty Dog. I appreciate it. Shout out.
Walking Roscoe, Grandpa Jesse, I'd like to ask, what does our greatest president have to say today?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
From your spiritual grandson, Rich in Germany.
Right on.
When you open your heart to patriotism, there is no room for prejudice.
Amazing. Isn't that deep?
Right on. Shout out Trump.
The great white hope. They call him amazing. They call him king. They call him daddy. I call him the great white hope. Amazing. Thank you.
Very nice. Also, Lord, I was born a rambling man.
Oh.
Or
I said gambling man.
Maybe, you said traveling.
A traveling man, yeah.
The Allman Brothers Band.
Lord, I was born a
I guess.
rambling man.
I think.
Right? Rambling Man.
Not to be confused with Ramblin' Gamblin' Man by Bob Seger in the last herd. I don't know. That's just what the search autofill thing tells me, maybe.
Is it Rambling Man or Gambling Man?
I think Ramblin'.
What's the AI say?
The AI is telling me the first choice is Ramblin', but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, info may be false. Disclaimer, okay? I haven't searched it thoroughly enough.
Hanging around and doing the best I can. Amazing. Thank you.
All right. Somebody probably knows better than us.
Yeah.
And thank you, guys. I do believe that's all for now.
Amazing. Thank you all. Listen, I want you to know you have nothing to do with thoughts at all. They're not coming from you. They're coming from your enemy within. He is pretending to be you. This is for men and women. He is pretending to be your friend, and you keep consulting with your enemy within and without. Really. Pay attention. You'll see this. Before I go back to the calls, I want to give you this to show you that my country's gone. What's happening in America is happening in other white countries. Some of you may have heard of a roadway gunman with reported criminal history, open fired at cars on Cambridge. Arcadia is reported a gunman has been arrested in Cambridge, Massachusetts, after open fire at passing cars on a busy street near Harvard University. And he injured, according to the report, 2 people. Watch this. Look at that.
Tonight, chaos on the streets of
This is
Cambridge.
America.
Reports of gunshots fired. With this chilling scene unfolding in the college town, a man appearing to carry a long gun and walking right down a major street, firing his weapon, according to eyewitnesses.
We heard some gunshots. Cars started turning around. They got jammed up on the sidewalk trying to turn around. People started running.
He started shooting those cars. At least 2-3 shots.
A bullet hole visibly shattered a postal truck windshield with cars up against trees. One man telling NBC Boston he and his coworker heard around 20 shots as they left their construction project.
I looked up and the dude had his rifle pointed at us. And so I turned and ran back to my car, jumped down behind my dashboard.
The horror shaking up this witness, Brandon, and his wife. Just grateful that he's alive.
Sorry, it's hitting me right now.
The Harvard Police Department saying it received a call in the afternoon from Cambridge police that a person armed with a gun fired shots, possibly injuring 2 victims. The suspect is in custody. There is no ongoing threat to the campus. Massachusetts State Police said no information is immediately available about the shooting. As the day's events still sinking in, a possible mass casualty situation avoided.
This much danger doesn't happen in Cambridge.
It's happening right now. What the? Did they say the whore shaking up that man and his wife?
Horror.
Huh?
I imagine. It must have said horror.
Oh, horror. Not
H-O-
whore. I thought you said the whore shaking up this man and his wife.
That's not funny.
No, not that. But we used to report on things like this happening in the UK and other countries where all our people are injured. This is happening in America now. This is in the United States of America. Now do you want to ship all the illegals back, the foreigners back? Not yet. You want more? Isn't that amazing? This guy is out there shooting like that, anybody, according to the report. That's in America. Hey, you remember when we just report on stories like that from the UK and other places? From Europe.
I mean, yeah, we always covered these crazy crimes. that have
Right,
been
but they
taking
would be
place.
in other countries.
Yeah, if
like
you're
that.
talking terror attack type stuff.
Right. That's here now.
Yeah.
What American would have thought in the good old days, they're going to be driving down the road and some crazy person shooting like that.
I want the details on that suspect.
They ain't going to tell you. And one other example of what's happening in my country, and it's going to get worse. And then I'll take your calls, all right? Fox 10. And this is down in Florida. Isn't Florida supposed to be the place where everybody's running to get away from? We're back up this train. Evil is happening in Florida, too. Fox 10 is reporting. A Tampa, Florida woman is facing animal cruelty. Not the animals! Animal cruelty. Charges after deputy says she was seen on surveillance camera videos kicking and throwing a small dog. Who let the dogs out? Across the street. Watch this from WFLA News.
Yeah, Josh, not the news that anybody wanted to hear. This dog really captured the hearts of not only people here, but all over the country after the sheriff's office released that video of what happened to him. But in the end, the director here says it was all just too much for his little body. This was the dog on Monday, captured by a News Channel 8 camera. His leg was hurt, but he was safe.
It's the one fortunate thing for a dog that's been so badly abused is to get a last day or two of love. I mean, this staff's heart is gigantic.
Late last week, it was a different camera operated by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office that captured this. A woman kicking and throwing the dog, believed to be a stray.
We see all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's usually not caught on film.
Deputies arrested the woman, identified by the sheriff as Amania Davis. As for the dog, Pet Resource Center Director Scott Trebetusky says the vet team determined his injured leg needed to be amputated to have a better quality of life.
He was doing so well here, we thought it was perfectly fine to do our surgery, and unfortunately, he did pass away.
Trebetusky says more than 100 people wanted to adopt the pup, but his only known human family ended up being here at the Pet Resource Center.
Got every kind of treat in the world, probably overfed, probably overloved, but that's what we do.
Probably overloved. Don't the dogs know? Black people don't like animals like that. What the? That dog must thought that woman was white. Don't the dogs know and the cats know that black people are not into animals? Hey.
Yep.
That dog all read about how that black woman, she seemed black. I think like, where you going? I don't like no dog. Get away from me.
At least you called it evil. That's a little shout out to the snake pit.
Shout out. Which is more painful, or which is painful, which is worse, for that to happen to an animal or to a person, to a human being?
A person.
You'd rather see a person get kicked across the freeway?
That's hurt.
Over
That's more
animal?
painful. No, I said that's more painful.
Oh.
To see a person hurt than an animal hurt.
Because nowadays it seems like the people care more about animals than they do human beings.
I know. So maybe if I'm mad at the human being, then I don't know which one would be more painful.
But
you know how when you're mad at a person, it might be more violent.
Like kicking across the freeway. Animals need to understand. Shout out to the animals. Black people are not into animals. Don't be trying to run up on a black person. What the? Amazing. Super chats.
Super chats. Marcus G. Jesse, what does Lil Punchy have to say today? Unless you haven't changed the battery still. I roll. Chirp.
I found out, Marcus G.
Yeah.
That we may not be able to change the battery on punches. It's like a different kind of thing, battery. So he can't say anything right now. What the? But thank you.
All right, and Mayo is a cute dog. Kappa, Jesse in Winnipeg, Canada. An East Indian was mad because he couldn't bring his little religious knife dagger to a police exam. What's wrong with them?
The world gone crazy. What the? Thank you.
Old Saucy is a monthly subscriber on Rumble, a monthly member. He says, happy 20th birthday, Nick.
Amazing. The Anchor Baby birthday tomorrow. Don't forget. All right, you got a shout out on his show and everywhere. Amazing. Thank you.
Nick LeBoy with a Rumble rant. Someone needs to go tell that one boy's mama so she can make this dog abuser smash her PlayStation too.
Oh, yeah. We made a video, showed a video about that. Amazing. Thank you.
Terrible. And thank you guys. Now, I believe that's all for now.
Amazing. Thank you all. Listen, you have nothing to do with thoughts. It's not you at all. It's the spirit of evil, the devil and his little demon working those thoughts through you, deceiving you, the great deceivers, making you think that you stop believing them and see what happens. Just stop. You only need the practical thought to go to work, make you breathy, but you don't live by that, right? Other than that, stop thinking. Just know that's the devil thinking in me. What the? And do the silent prayer so you can remember to stay present. Rebuildingtheman.com/silent prayer. And to the callers and everybody, I'm out of time. I don't know what time. Tomorrow is Black Excellence. But stay with it, folks. It's a spiritual battle. It's not physical at all. All right? The Hake Report is coming now. And then the American Anchor Baby. Stay with it, and thank for your support. Take care.
The views, information, thoughts, and opinions expressed during this show are the individual's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of the JLP Network or Bond. Their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. The material and information presented here is for general information purposes only. The JLP Network and Bond name and all forms and abbreviations are the property of its owner, and its use does not imply endorsement of or opposition to any specific organization, product, or service.
You can't run from evil within yourself or outside of self. You got to deal with it. And you need good in order to deal with evil. And God is good. You need to return to the Father. And you'll see within you, he will fight the battle for you. And he will fight it without, because he will show you how to deal with it. And you will have no fear. Love God with all your heart, all your soul, all your might, along with nothing else. Nothing else means yourself, your children, your wife, your things, your ego, your reputation, and all that. You can't care about any of that. The children of anger will use it to control you. But if you love God, he will renew your mind, and none of those things will be before him. And so when they go after you, oh, well, you may take my body, you may take my things, but you're not going to take my soul. And that's a true reality.